Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive. Today, we're not just scratching the surface. We're launching into the very architecture of the cosmos itself. We're embarking on a journey, really, into revelations that will expand your understanding of the universe, illuminate the path of spiritual evolution, and, well, even reveal our own planet's profound, sacred significance. We've meticulously gathered some truly mind-bending sources for this deep dive, insights drawn from, ancient spiritual texts and contemporary cosmic discussions, all designed to challenge what you thought you knew about the grand divine order.
Indeed. And our mission today really is to distill the core insights from these fascinating materials. We're going to pull back the curtain on Christ Michael's 7 bestowals, the pinnacle being his life as Jesus of Nazareth, of course, and reveal how these events are intertwined with the actualization of something called the ultimate Trinity. We'll also explore the unimaginable expansion of creation into realms far beyond our current perception. Prepare for some truly profound aha moments as we connect these dots. It's like a shortcut to understanding the universe's evolving spiritual blueprint.
That's right. So, if you're ready to unlock that shortcut, get well informed about the grandest spiritual architecture and your place within it. Grab your favorite beverage, lean back, and let's unpack this cosmic blueprint together. Okay, right, let's unpack this then. Our sources, they start by telling us that to really grasp the magnitude of Christ Michael's 7 bestowals, culminating in his life as Jesus of Nazareth on Urantia, we first need to understand a cosmic framework called the ultimate Trinity. Now, this isn't just like another name for the familiar paradise Trinity we usually talk about, is it?
No, not exactly.
What is this then, and why is it so significant?
Well, okay, what's fascinating here is that the ultimate Trinity represents a monumental, evolving cosmic framework. It becomes fully actualized, or let's say supremely functional, when a creator son like Michael successfully completes his 7 bestowals across different orders of creature life. Through these incarnations, especially that final, really challenging one on Urantia, he doesn't just reveal aspects of divine will, he actually expresses and synthesizes all possible combinations of the Paradise Trinity's will, but in an experiential way. It's an astonishing achievement, a cosmic synthesis, really. It elevates his status from being, a purely localized creator son to an integral part of this larger, more supreme collective. And that fundamentally shifts the very fabric of how divine purpose manifests across creation.
Wow.
It's not just an ascension, it's more like a cosmic unification.
Wow, okay, unification, that's a powerful distinction. So it's a profound shift in cosmic order catalyzed by Michael's life. Who are the key players then that form this ultimate Trinity?
Right, so this ultimate Trinity, as our sources describe it, consists of 7 distinct categories of divine beings, and they form what's called the foundational power structure for all future cosmic development. It's a truly grand assembly. You have God the Father, God the Son, God the Spirit, the eternal Paradise Trinity, they're the core. Then, expanding that, we have the 7 master spirits, the universal mother spirits, the creator sons who have completed their 7 bestowals, so Michael and others like him, the Ancients of Days, and finally, the architects of the Master Universe. It's this dynamic, integrated collective of supreme administrators.
That's quite the assembly, and it sounds like this isn't just some static council sitting around. The sources clarify that this configuration isn't just waiting. It has a crucial active function, right?
Precisely, yes. This divine configuration isn't merely theoretical. It becomes fully functional at a momentous stage.
Yeah.
When all 7 super universes achieve what's called settlement in light and life.
Light and life. What exactly does that entail? Is it just general enlightenment?
It's more than that. It's a collective cosmic achievement where an entire super universe stabilizes, completely harmonizes with divine will, and achieves a profound state of moral and spiritual perfection. Think of it like a vast celestial civilization reaching its absolute peak, eliminating all conflict and error, becoming a truly luminous beacon of divine order.
Okay, so a super universe graduation almost.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, the ultimate Trinity assumes primary responsibility for governing and, crucially, for expanding creation into the outer space levels. That represents the next great frontier of cosmic evolution.
The next frontier.
This is where the universe truly begins to stretch its wings, so to speak.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting for me. So the ultimate Trinity is poised to govern these future expansions. But the crucial question shifts to how these vast new creations actually come into being. Our sources reveal that central to this unimaginable scale of growth is this really unique, dynamic entity, the Supreme Being, described as an evolving deity distinct from the eternal Paradise Trinity. That's It's a huge concept to wrap our heads around, isn't it?
It absolutely is, yeah. We often think of divine beings as, well, static and perfect right from the start, but the Supreme Being is different. It's an experiential deity. It reaches its complete fruition only when the 7 superuniverses achieve that collective state of light and life we just talked about. Unlike the unchanging absolute members of the Paradise Trinity, the Supreme Being represents deity that literally grows and evolves. It grows through the accumulated experiences, the decisions, the spiritual progress of all creation. I mean, from the lowliest mortal right up to the highest celestial. It's a constantly unfolding manifestation of divinity, becoming more actualized as the universe itself evolves.
So it matures and gains power through the collective experience of everyone and everything in the current 7 superuniverses. And what's this fully matured Supreme Being's job in the grand scheme? What does it do?
Right. Upon its maturation, this evolved experiential deity collaborating with the architects of the master universe and the 7 supreme creators will enable and oversee the creation of entirely new universes in the outer space levels. This is truly the ultimate expression of experiential deity. And the implications are just staggering. It will coordinate the activities of roughly 700,000 creator suns.
Wow.
Establishing a new, even vaster hierarchy for these emergent realms. It's like a cosmic growth spurt, if you will, on an almost unimaginable scale.
A cosmic growth spurt involving 700,000 creator suns.
Oh.
Okay, so we're talking creation literally beyond what we currently inhabit. And the cosmic geography shifts too, right? Our familiar 7 super universes are like 7 distinct slices of an enormous cosmic pie.
Yeah.
But the outer space levels are different. They don't just extend that pattern outwards.
Yes, exactly. The sources give us this really vivid analogy for this expansion. Instead of just, extending the familiar pie slice pattern outwards, these future domains, these outer space levels, resemble vast donuts surrounding the entire structure of the 7 super universes.
Donuts?
Donuts, yeah. And even more fascinating, these aren't just isolated rings. The first outer space level, in particular, is described as a blended domain, meaning it combines and sort of transcends the individual distinct experiences and characteristics of all 7 superuniverses, creating something entirely new, a synthesis of everything that has come before.
A donut around the pie. That's quite the cosmic bakery analogy. Makes you wonder about cosmic chefs. And they suggest even larger donuts around previous ones, an ever-expanding reality.
That's the picture painted, yes.
Yeah.
An outward expansion.
But amidst all this growth, this change, what remains constant? What's the anchor for everything?
That anchor, that stable, eternal point, is paradise. It remains the stationary, eternal, and unchanging center of all creation. It serves as the stable, absolute foundation from which all cosmic evolution proceeds, even as these new donut universes expand outwards in unimaginable ways. What this means for your understanding, for the listener, is that the universe is infinitely more dynamic, more expansive, and more continuously creative than we often imagine, with endless new frontiers being opened and explored by divinity itself.
Okay, now this next concept introduces an entirely new dimension of existence that will really bend your mind. Transcendent or absentite reality. Our sources tell us that the beings within these realms aren't created in the traditional sense, but eventuated. Can you break down what that distinction means, eventuated? Why is that crucial for this higher reality?
Right, eventuated. This is a crucial distinction. When we talk about created beings, we usually mean those brought into existence by, say, a creator son or another divine personality. They have a defined origin, a purpose. Eventuated beings, on the other hand, they arise or come into existence automatically, almost spontaneously, as cosmic needs or evolutionary stages require them. They aren't specifically designed and produced in quite the same way. Their existence seems to be a natural outgrowth of the unfolding divine plan, appearing as necessary to facilitate these ultimate or absentite functions.
Okay.
And these absentite beings, they occupy specialized absentite planets, which are these intermediate realms, distinct from the familiar progression mortals like us experience, from the finite material world and the Urantia worlds, and then to pure spirit.
Could you just quickly clarify Urantia again, for anyone who might be new to that specific term?
Oh, sure, absolutely. Urantia describes that transitional state. It's a blend of spiritual and material reality that ascending mortals like us experience after physical death on our journey towards paradise. It's where we gradually shed our material limitations and spiritualize our existence. Absentite realms, though, they aren't really for ascending mortals in the same way. They're designed for beings like the architects of the master universe who operate on a scale that transcends both our finite and even our morontial understanding. They're preparing for wholly new levels of cosmic administration.
Oh, okay.
So Absonite realms exist between the finite and ultimate spiritual realms, but they serve a completely different purpose.
And our sources reveal a truly fascinating detail about our own local universe, Nebadon.
Yes, they do. Michael, our own creator son, has established at least one such Absonite planet right here within our local universe of Nebadon. These worlds function as dwelling places or maybe operational bases for transcendent beings like the architects when they're not actively engaged in outer space creation projects. So it shows us that these higher realities aren't just some distant theoretical concept. They have a tangible presence even in our familiar cosmic neighborhood.
Wow.
Albeit one we're not yet equipped to perceive or experience directly, of course.
So what does this all mean for us then, for ascending mortals like you and me? Our spiritual path gets a new, even grander trajectory, doesn't it? Beyond just reaching paradise.
It absolutely does, yes. The traditional magnificent path for us is to paradise, where we achieve what's called sixth-stage spiritual status. However, seventh-stage spiritual existence, which is a truly ultimate state, only occurs when all 7 superuniverses simultaneously reach light and life. Right, so for you, this implies that your future spiritual experiences beyond paradise will necessarily involve interaction with these higher-level Absonite beings and realms. As you progress, preparing for service in the outer space levels, which are themselves entirely Absonite in nature, these interactions become central. It's an interconnected, endlessly expanding journey. Your growth propels you into ever higher dimensions of cosmic service and understanding.
Okay, if we're talking about such vast cosmic expansion and these new dimensions, there must be a clear, rock-solid authority structure, right? To maintain order and purpose. Our sources highlight the Ancients of Days as having this uniquely critical position among the 7 supreme creator personalities, which raises the question, why are they so crucial? What's their specific role?
This is a truly profound aspect of divine governance, yes. The Ancients of Days hold the supremely vital position because their primary function involves making ultimate, final decisions regarding survival and spiritual progression at every conceivable level of existence. We're talking from the fate of individual planets like Urantia, all the way up to entire universe sectors and even vast superuniverses. Their authority extends to the most fundamental questions of spiritual advancement, moral culpability, and eternal destiny for all ascending creatures.
Wow.
They are the ultimate arbiters of justice and spiritual reality.
So they effectively have the final say on, well, pretty much everything that pertains to our spiritual progress and existence. Even creator sons like Michael defer to them. That sounds like an incredible amount of power and trust placed in them.
That's correct. While other divine beings, including master sons like Michael, possess significant administrative and creative powers within their own domains, they typically defer to the Ancients of Days in matters requiring final judgment, especially those concerning the eternal survival of creature beings or the ultimate direction of a universe. And this isn't a sign of weakness on Michael's part, not at all. It's profound wisdom. It ensures a perfect, unbiased balance between mercy and justice throughout the cosmos. It prevents any single perspective, no matter how divine, from overriding the universal framework of righteousness.
And Michael himself, our own creator son, exemplifies this balance beautifully, doesn't he?
Indeed. Michael is known throughout Nebadon for embodying the merciful, compassionate traits of the Eternal Son. Our sources tell us that he often chooses to entrust ultimate decisions, especially those pertaining to judgment or enforcing cosmic law, to the Ancients of Days, rather than exercising final judgment himself. This pattern powerfully demonstrates how divine mercy operates within a framework of cosmic justice. It ensures compassion never compromises universal fairness or the integrity of spiritual law. It's a profound lesson, really, in responsible and balanced governance for all of creation.
Speaking of mercy and justice, this grand cosmic narrative loops right back home, doesn't it, to Urantia, bestowing upon it a status of unique and eternal significance within the universe. It's not just another world, is it?
Far from it, no. Urantia, as our sources describe it, is called the sentimental shrine of all Nebadon. It is, of course, the mortal home of Christ Michael, the site of his final, most challenging bestowal, which we touched on earlier, and the profound tragedy that humanity, in its flawed wisdom, executed its own creator's son, has paradoxically elevated Urantia to this uniquely sacred status throughout the cosmos, earning it the designation as the world of the cross. This wasn't just history, it was a cosmic revelation of divine love and sacrifice.
That's a powerful statement, the sentimental shrine. And this sacred, albeit tragic, history carries practical, incredibly hopeful implications for our planet's preservation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Our sources strongly suggest Urantia isn't just another expendable world in the grand scheme.
Not at all. The universe does not regard Urantia as expendable in any sense. Rather, because of its unique history and sacred status, it enjoys special status with celestial custodians prepared to intervene, if necessary, to prevent its destruction.
Prepared to intervene.
Yes. And here's where it gets really interesting and directly relevant to our planet's future. Multiple accounts from our sources suggest that nuclear weapons have been mysteriously disabled or rendered inert during critical moments of potential global conflict.
Oh.
That's what the accounts suggest, representing possible celestial interventions to protect this cosmically significant world from self-destruction. It implies a higher hand, silently at work, safeguarding our unique planetary experiment.
So, despite all our human fears about self-destruction, and let's be honest, we humans have given the universe plenty of reasons to worry, there's this cosmic safeguard potentially at play, an unseen hand guiding us from ultimate catastrophe.
The sources certainly indicate so, yes, reflecting the universe's compassionate governance over a world with such unique cosmic significance. What this offers you, the listener, is a profoundly different perspective on our planet's future, one rooted not just in human actions, but in Urantia's unique and irreplaceable place in divine history. It suggests a destiny for our world that extends far beyond our current struggles.
That leads us beautifully into one of the most, I think, comforting and foundational revelations from this whole cosmic perspective.
Yeah.
The true nature of death and spiritual survival. So what does this all mean for our individual journey, for each of us facing our own mortality?
Well, death, rather than representing that dreaded termination we often fear, constitutes a rapid transformation. It's a brief, instantaneous transition from one form of existence to another. The essential self, that unique spark encompassing your soul and spirit, simply continues its journey beyond physical dissolution. It's not an end.
Continues.
It's a meticulously guided transition to the very next stage of your eternal progression. This is why our Creator Son assures us repeatedly with such profound love, fear not. The continuity of your essential self is an undeniable cosmic reality secured by divine love and cosmic law.
So for us humans, it's not an end, but truly a new beginning on the mansion worlds. That's incredibly reassuring. What about other life forms, though? Like animals, plants? Do they have a similar journey?
Well, while humans possess these unique, evolving souls that enable this ongoing spiritual evolution and ascent to paradise, animals and plants don't survive as individual soul beings in quite the same way we do. However, our sources are clear that nothing truly valuable is ever lost in the cosmic scheme. Their life energies, their contributions to the ecosystem, their very essence, it all contributes to the recycling of cosmic vitality, ensuring that their existence serves a greater purpose within the grand interconnected web of life. The universe proves itself fundamentally friendly to spiritual values at every level.
Fundamentally friendly. I like that. This understanding must really shift our perspective on life and mortality, alleviating so much anxiety.
Absolutely. This principle of spiritual continuity, the certainty of progression, it effectively eliminates the fear of death while encouraging a fearless and purposeful approach to life. Earthly life, as we know it, is presented as a preparatory stage of vestibule, really, leading to eternal spiritual life. As our sources highlight, our real life starts when we get to the mansion worlds.
The real life starts then.
You can trust implicitly in the continuity and mercy of the universe. And this profound truth, well, it liberates us to live with greater meaning, courage, and joy right now.
What an incredible, truly mind-expanding journey we've taken today.
Yeah.
From understanding the unimaginable architecture of the ultimate Trinity and those expanding outer space levels, to the profound sacred significance of our own little planet, Urantia, and the deeply comforting truth about our spiritual continuity beyond physical death.
We've really seen how Christ Michael's mission, which began for us, with Jesus of Nazareth, isn't just about our individual salvation. It's a pivotal event in the grand, evolving tapestry of cosmic governance and the eventual creation of entirely new realms of existence. His 7 bestowals contributed directly to the very structure and operational efficiency of divine administration throughout the master universe. It's huge.
It really makes you rethink everything, doesn't it? The scale, the purpose, your place within it all. So here's a thought to mull over, something to carry with you. If Michael's human experience on Urantia had such far-reaching cosmic effects, contributing directly to the actualization of supremacy and the expansion of creation itself, what does your own journey of growth, service, and spiritual development contribute to this grand, evolving tapestry of the universe? How might your personal aha moments and choices. Your acts of love and courage impact realms and realities yet unimagined in ways you cannot possibly fathom right now.
Truly something profound to ponder. And this, of course, is just the beginning of that understanding. There's so much more.
That's right. Next time, we'll delve even deeper. We'll be exploring the specific charges and restrictions given to Jesus before his earthly incarnation, and beginning our fascinating study of the thought adjusters, those divine fragments guiding each ascending mortal on this magnificent eternal journey toward paradise and beyond. Until then, keep your hearts open, keep asking questions, and remember, the universe is indeed always on your side.